They captured hearts, lit up magazine covers, and made teenage fans weak at the knees with just one smile. But beyond the spotlight and the glittering fame, these teen heartthrobs carried stories far more powerful than any role they played or song they sang. In an era that demanded silence, they dared to live boldly, choosing truth over image. And in doing so, they didn't just rewrite their own destinies, they reshaped the way the world understands love, identity, and courage. Now, it's time to see the stars you once adored in a whole new light. Kasnet, the talented actor who captivated fans in The Flash and The Vampire Diaries, has always carried an undeniable charm and quiet sophistication on screen. But in early 2020, he revealed something far more powerful than any role he's ever played. In a heartfelt Instagram video, Kasnet came out as gay, speaking with raw honesty, vulnerability, and an inner strength that left fans deeply moved. The response was immediate and overwhelming, an outpouring of love that reflected not only Hollywood's changing landscape but also society's growing embrace of authenticity. For Kasnet, this moment wasn't simply about sharing his identity, it was about choosing truth over fear. His decision became a beacon for countless others who struggle in silence, showing that courage and openness can break barriers. Today, Rick continues to shine both as an actor and as an advocate, using his platform to champion acceptance and mental wellness. His journey is more than a personal milestone. It's a powerful reminder that living authentically can inspire resilience, hope, and a deeper connection with the world around us. Flynn first captured the world's attention with his breakout role in the critically acclaimed series 13 Reasons Why, instantly becoming both a household name and a teenage heartthrob. But his rise to fame was never just about good looks or screen presence. Flynn made waves when he fearlessly came out as gay, a moment that resonated powerfully with fans and the LGBTQ+ community around the globe. His personal life, from a high-profile romance with music superstar Sam Smith to whispered rumors of a connection with actor Richard Madden, only intensified the spotlight around him. Yet Flynn has never let the tabloid chatter define him. Instead, he's turned his growing platform into a force for change, becoming a passionate advocate for LGBTQ+ visibility in film and television. Through candid interviews and unfiltered social media posts, he continues to spread a message of authenticity, equality, and unapologetic self-expression. In an industry often criticized for its lack of diversity, Flynn stands as a symbol of a new generation, one that leads with honesty, courage, and conviction. His influence reaches far beyond Hollywood, reminding us all that true strength isn't found in fame or fortune, but in daring to live boldly as yourself. Matt Dallas, forever etched in fans' memories as the enigmatic Kyle from Kyle XY, has lived a journey far richer than television fame alone. In 2015, he stepped into a new spotlight when he married musician Blue Hamilton, and together they opened their hearts to a son, Crow, through adoption. It wasn't just a personal milestone, it was a powerful statement about love, family, and the courage to live authentically. Their home, filled with music, laughter, and devotion, has become a beacon of hope for countless LGBTQ+ couples dreaming of parenthood. By sharing their story openly, Dallas and Hamilton shattered stereotypes and showed the world that family is not confined by tradition, it's built on compassion, respect, and unconditional love. In an era still learning to embrace true diversity, Matt Dallas's life stands as a moving reminder that the strongest families are those united not by convention, but by authenticity and heart. Jonathan Knight, the heartthrob from the legendary 80s boy band New Kids on the Block, helped define an era of pop music with his velvet voice and undeniable charm. For years, rumors swirled about his personal life, but it wasn't until 2011, after his former partner publicly outed him, that Knight confirmed what fans had long speculated: he was gay. Instead of hiding, he chose authenticity. With quiet dignity, he stepped into his truth, proving that vulnerability could be its own kind of strength. Today, Knight lives a vibrant life alongside his husband, Harley Rodriguez, radiating the happiness that comes from self-acceptance. His journey is more than just a celebrity story, it's a testament to courage, resilience, and the healing power of honesty. In a time when acceptance was far from guaranteed, Knight showed that true peace comes not from fame, but from living openly and unapologetically. Lance Bass, best known as a member of the iconic 90s boy band NSYNC, has remained a constant presence in music and pop culture for decades. But behind the fame, whispers about his personal life followed him until 2006, when he made the bold decision to come out as gay. It was a groundbreaking moment, not just for him, but for LGBTQ+ visibility in mainstream entertainment. Instead of hiding, Bass leaned into his truth with courage and grace, becoming a powerful advocate for equality and acceptance. His honesty inspired countless fans who finally saw themselves reflected in a star they admired, cementing him as a pioneering voice in the community. Since then, Bass has dedicated much of his life to causes bigger than himself, championing LGBTQ+ rights, mental health awareness, and philanthropy. In 2014, he married actor Michael Turchin, and together they've built a life that radiates love, pride, and purpose. Lance Bass's journey proves that authenticity is strength, and that when fame is used for something greater, its impact can echo for generations. Jaden Smith, the young star who first captured hearts in The Karate Kid, has grown into far more than just an actor. With fearless fashion choices and a bold voice, he's carved out a reputation as one of the most unconventional figures in modern entertainment. In 2018, he shocked the world when he openly declared his love for rapper Tyler, the Creator, subtly but powerfully affirming his bisexuality. Though he's never boxed himself in with labels, Jaden's fluid and unapologetic expression of identity has ignited powerful conversations about gender, sexuality, and individuality. On stage, on screen, and on the red carpet, he refuses to play by traditional rules. That defiance has made him a symbol of freedom for younger generations, while older audiences see in his journey a reflection of just how much society has evolved. At the heart of it all, Jaden Smith's authenticity is his greatest statement. By living without fear, he reminds us that self-expression is not just a personal choice, it's a cultural shift. His message is simple but timeless. True acceptance and empathy will always matter. Colton Haynes, the striking American actor and model, shot to fame with unforgettable roles in Teen Wolf and Arrow, quickly cementing himself as one of the most recognizable teen idols of the 21st century. But behind the cameras and red carpets was a young man fighting a silent battle, with his identity, crippling anxiety, and the suffocating pressure to fit Hollywood's mold. For years, Haynes was pushed to hide his true self, told that revealing his sexuality could end his career before it even began. In 2016, he made the brave, life-changing choice to come out publicly, a moment that not only reshaped his own life but also sent ripples across the industry. His honesty struck a chord with fans, shattering outdated stigmas and sparking long-overdue conversations about mental health and LGBTQ+ visibility in Hollywood. Today, Colton Haynes stands as far more than just a star on the screen. He's a voice for authenticity, a champion for emotional well-being, and a living reminder that embracing your truth can lead to healing, hope, and the power to inspire change. George Michael wasn't just a pop star, he was a force of nature. From his early days with Wham! To his iconic solo career, his unforgettable voice and magnetic presence made him one of the best-selling and most celebrated artists in music history. With timeless hits like Careless Whisper and Faith, Michael's artistry didn't just top charts, it defined eras and touched generations. In 1998, after years of whispers and relentless speculation, he made a bold move that changed everything. George Michael came out as gay. In an industry still laced with stigma, his honesty was groundbreaking. The media stirred up controversy, but instead of hiding, he embraced his truth with courage, becoming a beacon of visibility for the LGBTQ+ community. Beyond the spotlight, Michael used his platform for something far greater than fame. He quietly championed human rights, fought for HIV/AIDS awareness, and poured his heart into philanthropy, often without seeking credit. His legacy isn't just written in platinum records. It's etched in acts of compassion, boldness, and the unshakable power of authenticity. Even today, his music and his message remind us that true greatness lies not just in talent, but in the courage to live openly, love deeply, and leave behind a legacy that inspires. Fihily, the soul-stirring voice behind Westlife's most unforgettable ballads, soared to international fame in the late 1990s as the group's lead vocalist. His soaring range and heartfelt delivery didn't just entertain, they defined an era of pop music, winning over millions of fans across Europe and the United States. But in 2005, at the very height of Westlife's success, Fihily made headlines for something far more personal than chart-topping hits. He bravely came out as gay, a groundbreaking moment in a time when very few male pop stars dared to live openly. Fihily later revealed he had known his truth since his early teens, but stayed silent for years under the crushing weight of industry expectations. His honesty struck a chord not only with fans but also with a culture still wrestling with its own prejudices. What could have ended his career instead became a turning point, met with overwhelming support and admiration. Today, Fihily stands as more than just a legendary vocalist. He's a proud advocate for LGBTQ+ visibility in entertainment, proving that authenticity and success don't have to be at odds. His story remains a powerful reminder that true greatness lies not only in the songs you sing, but in the courage to live your truth. Marlon Brando wasn't just an actor. He was a force of nature who redefined what it meant to be a Hollywood legend. With unforgettable performances in The Godfather and A Streetcar Named Desire, he didn't just play characters, he embodied them, leaving audiences breathless and forever changing cinema. Yet Brando's brilliance wasn't confined to the screen. Off-camera, he was bold, complicated, and unapologetically defiant. In his later years, he shocked the world by openly acknowledging his bisexuality, an extraordinary revelation at a time when Hollywood demanded silence and conformity from its leading men. Brando refused to bow to those rules. His honesty about who he was challenged the rigid traditions of the industry and expanded the conversation about identity in ways few dared to attempt. In life and art, he shattered boundaries, showing that true greatness comes not from playing it safe, but from living authentically. Today, Brando's legacy isn't just measured by his iconic roles, but by the fearless truth he carried with him, a truth that continues to inspire generations of artists to this very day. Neil Patrick Harris, beloved by millions for his sharp wit and magnetic charm on How I Met Your Mother, has carved out a place as one of the most unforgettable figures in modern entertainment. But his story goes far beyond sitcom fame. In 2006, Harris made headlines when he publicly came out as gay, a bold step that not only showed personal courage but also set a powerful example of living authentically in Hollywood. Since then, he's used his platform to champion LGBTQ+ rights, breaking down stereotypes and inspiring acceptance worldwide. In 2014, Harris married his longtime partner, actor and chef David Burtka, and together they've built a beautiful family with their twins, Gideon and Harper. With warmth, humor, and genuine love, they've redefined what a modern Hollywood family looks like, becoming a beacon of normalcy and joy in the public eye. From Broadway stages to blockbuster films, Harris continues to shine, proving that true success is measured not only by talent, but by the courage to be yourself and the impact you leave on others. Ricky Martin, the undisputed king of Latin pop, set the world on fire with his explosive performances and chart-topping anthems like Livin' La Vida Loca. At the peak of his fame in the 1990s, whispers about his private life swirled endlessly, most of them centered on his sexuality, a subject he guarded closely for years. But in 2010, Ricky shocked the world when he finally spoke his truth. Through a heartfelt memoir and a powerful message on his website, he came out as gay, a revelation that not only freed him personally but also marked a historic moment for LGBTQ+ visibility in mainstream pop culture. The response was overwhelming. Fans rallied behind him with love and admiration, and Ricky stepped into a new role, not just as a global superstar, but as a fearless advocate for equality and human rights. Today, as a proud father of 4 and a tireless philanthropist, he proves that living authentically isn't just about personal freedom, it's about giving others the courage to do the same. Ricky Martin's journey is more than music. It's a legacy of truth, resilience, and inspiration, one that continues to echo across generations. Thanks for watching Exposed Hollywood. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you'll never miss the next story. Stay tuned, more shocking truths and inspiring journeys are on the way.